Hey everyone, I'm starting this video in my bathroom, and I guess, well, this is not a vlog. This is gonna be a video where I explain to you a little bit of long exposure photography. So I'll see you soon. Right after I finish with my shower and shortening of my beard. Just come out of the shower, I shaved too. It's so smooth. I'm not sure if I like it because I look like a child now. I'm not a child, but I look like one, don't I? Leave your opinion down below. Anyway, I was gonna talk to you today about long exposure photography. And if you've ever seen those car light trails on the highways, and if you've seen those photos at the sunset with the water being so smooth, or the clouds, or movement of the clouds, all of that has been taken with long exposures. Basically, what a long exposure is, it's the amount of time that the shutter takes to basically close down. So if you have a fast shutter speed, that will be, I don't know, let's say 1/2000 of a second. That's, I'm not saying it's the fastest, but just it's fast, okay? And basically what that does with the shutter is just, or well, more like, so the mirror lifts up, light gets in, closes down, the image stays on the sensor, then the process it, and so on. But if you're taking long exposure photography, there will be a longer amount of time that the shutter stays open. So the slower the shutter speed, meaning it lasts a longer time. If you want that sweet, nice effect, you need to have it set for at least 1 second or longer. So 1 second, 30 seconds, 1 minute and 30 seconds. All that can be done with the remote controls. By doing that, you can get that extra long time and the extra long car trails, and then that smooth water too. And there's also examples where the cars are still on a parking lot, and then a person will have the long light and they will just like do this, so the car will stay lit up at certain points and that light will still come into the sensor and it stays there. As soon as the light appears, the sensor just takes it as a still image and keeps on adding new photos as it happens. Get me? I hope you do. I hope you do understand. But later I'm gonna try and take some photos of the stars and the car too, and maybe do some stuff with the light. So yeah, I hope you understood what I was saying. I'll show some examples, both that I take and that I find online, and I'll of course keep credit and all. So you will see that after this little break, because I'm gonna go and make myself some tea. I'm quite cold after the shower and it's cold outside. It's f***ing freezing here and I just need some tea. So you're coming with me right now. What I forgot to say, during daytime, it would be lovely if you would use ND filters, because they help a lot with long exposure photography during day. They can be used at night too. I've used them a few times. Some advice. I'm gonna go make tea. there's a lot of you coughing noise. Oh, wait. So I'm in my room now, and it's cold again. I like being cold. We're just doing and going through with what we've got, right? I think that's how it goes, or it's at least close to it. Anyway, I'll be going outside later. As you've seen, it's totally clear outside. There's no clouds anywhere. It's sunny. There's also some wind. Phone, I will throw it away. So basically, it's very cold, although it's sunny, but for that reason, because it's windy, it'll be complete clear sky tonight, and I'll try to get some photos of the Milky Way, though I'm not sure if the brightest part of it is going to go or be in the sky at that point, but I will still make an attempt. We'll see how it goes, and obviously I'll show you the photos and how I edit them all together in this video. So I'll see you when I go outside. Hey everyone, I am outside right now. It's quite peaceful, there's no wind, but the sky is clear, and I'm gonna make an attempt to go in my dark, scary garden and try and take some photos of the sky, maybe see the Milky Way. I don't know, I'll do my best. But yeah, I'm going now. Wish me luck. Oh, I'm in my garden right now. I'm gonna lie, this is scary. Just being here all alone. Not sure if I like it, but I'm gonna continue. And I'm gonna stop right here. Have my tripod with me, my camera. Okay, so set up my camera. I'm gonna turn it on. I forgot to take my ND filter off. Hold on. Okay, taking it off. Now, basically, what you want to do is switch to the live view. Before that, as you can see here, my ISO, usually try to make it between 1600 and 3200, so there's not too much grain in the sky when you take the photo, or grain in the photo after you take it. And then make sure, first of all, that it's as wide open as it can be, the aperture, you know that I talked about it. And this kit lens of mine can't go farther than 3.5, and the shutter speed, so make sure that is, well, you can start with 5 seconds. Then we're gonna point this at the sky, just like that. It's just gonna be our first shot. Doesn't matter what we get, as long as there's anything in the photo. Again, make sure it's in the live view. Switch to manual focus. Manual focus, alright. Then we can see a star there. See? I think there's actually a planet, doesn't matter. So what we do next is my focus on my phone. Yep. So we just manually focus it until the dot is as small as it can be. There you go. Now you can zoom out, move the tripod more at the sky, and take a shot. It's gonna be open for 5 seconds. Then after it's done, gonna close. We got a photo. Check it out. I think we can see some stars there. I'm gonna show it on the screen anyway, but it worked. We got a photo. That's good. And basically all the other photos that I take gonna work on the same principle. I'm gonna either make the shutter open for longer. I've set it now for 15 seconds. Let's see how that goes. Okay, now that that's done, might be a bit overexposed. is that? Did I catch a shooting star? I don't see a plane up there, so must have been a shooting star. That's cool. And I think that is a planet. I just don't know which one. Cool though. I'm fascinated by the universe. But I just pressed it. We're gonna see how it's gonna look like afterwards. I think I might move a bit more down afterwards. But yeah, this is essentially it. Of course, in the daytime you can add the ND filter, so you can actually do it in the daytime, obviously, and so the photo isn't just overexposed, just complete white screen. Let's see how this photo turned out. If I got anything, there you can see I got some stars. I think this is actually pretty cool, you know. And also another thing you should think about when you take photos is how zoomed in you are, because the more zoomed in you are, you're gonna see the trail of the stars for a longer time. So now I can take a photo for like 13, no, not 13, sorry, for a longer time than 30 seconds, and then later you're gonna see the star trail. I'm gonna make an attempt at doing that. I'm gonna move more back. I'm gonna paint the trees a little bit as well, and the tree painting, I'm gonna explain it as well. I can literally do it whilst I'm in the video, and you might like how it turns out. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's just take the shot. Before that, it's easier if you have the remote control and if your device supports not device, but your camera. Mine doesn't support remotes, so I have to just click on the button, wait for, I don't know, wait longer than a minute to see if there's any trails going on, and then I'll show you the photo in the end. Might end up being epic. See ya when I show you the photos. But I also have another plan, which is just wake up early in the morning and I'm gonna get some sunrise shots, or at least I'm gonna again make another attempt. Might end up being cool. We will see. So my camera is right there on a tripod, taking photos of the stars that are somewhere over there. But what I can do now is, not sure if you can see, you can barely see, but I can paint these trees with the light, and they're all gonna stay in the photo, all this light on the trees. I think that's quite epic that you can do that. I don't know, I'm just fascinated by all this, and I love it. And there's so many stars, and I love the stars. I'm in love with them. This might end up being a cool shot, might not be, but taking my chances. And basically what I can do now as well is, or what you actually have to do is set your camera to time mode. And if you have a remote, you can press start on it, so it takes or starts taking a photo, and then it's just in constant long exposure. And what you can as well adjust on your remote is how many photos it takes in how many seconds. So it can be multiple exposures just combined in one or something like that. I'm not sure. I have to explore this as well. I don't have the remote, but what I do, or the only thing that I can do, is go to the time mode, press the shutter button. I press the shutter button, then I'll wait for however long I want. It can be 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes. I press the shutter button again. I see how the photo ended up, and then I can do it again for as long as I want. And I think right now it's been longer than 30 seconds, but again, the more you're zoomed in, the more you will see the drag of the stars, or just the trails of the stars. So because I'm all the way zoomed out at like 18 millimeters, but I have a crop sensor anyway, I'm gonna see it less, so it will take longer time for actually me to be able to see the star trail. So since I think that I might have had this camera exposed for long enough, just gonna press the shutter button, but make sure you don't disturb the camera or shake it at all. Pressed it. Let's see the photo. Wow, that's so exposed, but at least you can see the trail of the stars right here in the top. I don't think that's recoverable, so I'm gonna do it again. And maybe ISO lower, like 400, maybe 200. And I'm gonna try now once again. Yeah, goes into my book as one of the successful shots. Now I'm gonna just zoom in a bit so you can see the difference between how long I've been exposing each photo. But I'm gonna try to make it the same time, but you're gonna see the difference in the star trails. They're gonna be quite a lot longer, just simply for the reason that I'm more zoomed in. And they're gonna, well, the stars move the same, but the trails are bigger, simply for the reason that I zoomed in. Okay, so I think I've done it for enough time. And each time you see this green thing blink, hold on, where is it? Yeah, there it is. So each time you see it, that means one photo is taken. Okay, done. Let's see what I got. See, I'm zooming in a little bit, but the star trails are bigger, better, and cooler, if you ask me. I like that. Now I could go with that for a lot longer time, and I would decrease the ISO even lower. And so basically I'm back in the house, and I think I'm gonna sleep now for quite a while, and then I'll wake up early in the morning, and then you're gonna see me again, and we're gonna go take some more photos of the sky. Long exposure photos. Well, good morning. Oh, I'm woken up just now. I wanna sleep forever. Good morning to everyone that's watching this in the morning. I failed to get up and take some sunrise photos because, well, I did get up, but the sun and everything else, I just didn't look all that great. And there's some digging site right here next to my house, so yeah, maybe I'll make another video when I'll be taking photos of the sunrise or sunset. We'll see how that goes. But I hope the video wasn't too boring to watch. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to, leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell me your opinion, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.